Good morning, everyone. My name is Sushant, and today I and my gathered with my comrades for a GD on a topic why youth of India is so depressed. So there are many reasons, but in my opinion, why Indian youth is so depressed because of the mentality and music. I know these both words sound very awkward, but let me explain how mentality, like any kind of incident happen with us, we just keep thinking about the negative consequences related to that incident, and because of that, we keep thought that over and over again. So we get depressed, and in that depression, we start listening the music. Not only we just listen this sad music in that condition, so it will get we get more depressed because of that. So that is the reason why youth get so depressed.
So, hello everyone. My name is Badal Kumar. I partially agree with Shashank as he said that music because of the music, Indian population, Indian youth is getting depressed day by day. So I think it is not a correct reason behind this. Uh, because music is a healing, and uh, everyone is, anyone is in depression, whenever he listen music he can heal and feeling happy. So according to me, there are some other regions of depression, like in youth, the unemployment is a very major reason of depression. And in India, many families, parents are expect their children to do a different thing, like they expect that my son or daughter should be make a uh, should we make a like a doctor and engineer, but they do not consider their choices, what they want to be in their future. So it is a major reason behind the depression.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Aarti Bagel, and in my opinion, that youth is getting repressed nowadays because of the bonding of parents and the youth. Because the youth are nowadays wants to make a career like their own choice, but the parents not support are not supporting them. Like they want the secure job, they want them to actually parents also right, but they wants to uh, bandhna they want to want their child like, according to their choice, but youth also wants to do many things according to their choice, so it's also a reason for the getting depression.
Hello, my name is Prashant Chaudhary. I'm completely disagree with their point because parents is not the reason. Parents bonding is not the reason of depression in youth because parents is always favoring us. Parents helping us to make our decision best because parents know very much better than us. Parents is more mature than us, and he is the one who can thinking about our best, which is not everyone can thinking in us. Or in my opinion, the depression is hiring on the way because of in money in Indian youth. The survey 2022 by the Indians Times, it shows that in 2022 after Corona, income and money was the main reason of youth getting depression because in this Corona time, many of the youth and many of the people lost their jobs and they have not enough money for surviving. So this is kind of things which getting more depressed to the youth. Thank you.
Uh, my point is this, that learning is a negative thing. Like if learning of feel helpless rather than learning of feel capable, it is it is a main cause of depression. And in a scientific way, we saw the depressions, that nerve system, nervous system is create neurotransmitter is create a if hormones are abnormal, then the create of depression, and it's the reason of depression. And hormones and after our family, like grandfather or parents, have faced this problem, so we are face these types of problems also because of hormones. Thank you.
Hey, first of all, very good morning to all of you. Here I am Prajwal Pathak, and I have my points that we are discussing on depression. But nowadays, depression has become a fashion-like thing. They stress and depression, they both are different things. But people are considering stress also depression. Like see, now we all know that in busy life, in very stressful, there is very stressful life, and people don't have enough time, and they are on workloaded. So because of stress nowadays, they think it is depression for me, like not giving time to family, and because of financial pressures or that things, they also think that we are in depression. But it is a tough time, but is it their tough time, not a depression. And see what real depression, as you all know, as you all gave it, that it is right. And what being depressed, helpless is being depressed means what helpless, and being neglected by the society is the depression. And see, most of the people commit suicide when going studying abroad, or studying from out of the from the home. Like we all know that in quotas mostly it happens. It is a wrong thing. But what what happens that, see, because student go from far for the study, for the to be to get a successful life, to for parents. So what they think that they allow me to study outside of my home, to study, and still I am not getting that thing, so that they negatively get that depression, and they commit suicide. It is a wrong thing. Yeah, it is a very tough time, but we need some motivation or some support. Without support we cannot get out from the depression. So that's what is the definition of depression? See, yeah, depression is what I said, helplessness. Okay. If what you is have the support definition of stress? And stress is something overwork, or something that you got stress, or you are fatigue or something. That's my point. What I am saying, that depression, if you don't have someone to motivate you, or support, that if you have support, then he will try to get out, he will try to get you out from the depression. Without of it, most of the people think that they are in depression. And most of the in what in youth, they are unmatured teens, they are got in relationships with the early ages, they don't have their mentality at this, they are unmatured, and after breakup they do wrong things. So that is a bad thing. They need some guidance. But so much matured people are doing this thing, same thing. I consider them. I consider them fool. I consider them fool. I consider them fool. They commit suicide just for the outsider, or just they should focus. One reason of depression. They should think about their parents also one time. It's not about to all of them. Anyone else wanna some points?
So, sir said that parents always supports us and help us to in from the depression, the escape out from the depression. But in many ways, parents also creates depression. Like if any child wants to get a job, and he or she is working hard, but at the at a limited age, the parents wants to get married them. So it also creates that I have worked hard so much for that work, for that job, or for that thing, but now parents was also forcing on me for the marriage. So it is also creating a depression, we can say. So it's also a thing. And unemployment is also the second reason of the depression, because nowadays everyone wants a government job because of the security or salary things. So but as we can see, there are no very less vacancy, so people are in the competition to get the job, but they are not getting jobs, so it's also causing depression to many of the youths of India.
So I agree with your point. But if we talk about the education system of India, so in education system of India, youth are getting depressed because they provide only practical knowledge, and they do not get skills. What skills that nowadays is demanding in the companies, and they do not focus on their basic knowledge on, like, if a person is pursuing like a graduation, they do not focus on uh, on their skills. According to a survey, many of the youngsters, they are pursuing graduation, they waste their time, and they waste their time making relationships, as Prajwal already said, making relationship and depressions also. It is a major reason of depression. And one of our colleagues yesterday told, if we talk about the relationship, and nowadays in the relationship, girls and boys are attract each other, they do not love. And actually, if a person, if a girl or a boy have a money or the life standard like bikes, iPhones, they easily attract to each other, and after a time with each other, they left each other. Like, if a girl is left a boy, the boy is getting depressed. And in the other hand, a boy left the girl, it is also with the girl, that he will sorry she will getting in depression. So it is a major reason of the relationship behind this.
Morning, everyone. My name is Sanu Saraswat. I partially agree with you, sir, but it is not correctly fully because all boys and girls are not same, like that you are saying. Girls are also in depression having, and boys are also in depression having relationship because they bound each other. Like a boy starting their foundation for a girl that don't go there with anyone, don't do that. I can't like that. I don't like you that you will do that. I can't expect it from you. So there are also many reasons. Not like that. A boy has many options. He can left a girl and he can also try to someone else, but girl will not try.
nahi, she will.
No.
I didn't say that the girl is not trying anyone other. I saw many a girl who have 2 or 3 boyfriends at a one time.
I have already spoken. Not that all girls and
If you if you going to the studies, yes, I saw many. If you going to the studies, that number of boys is getting more depressed than the girls because of the relationships.
You can see many movies like Kabir Singh.
Oh, don't compare the movies
We
with the reality.
we are comparing the reality according to its.
It is only just a movie. It's just a movie, yeah. So we can't.
Actually, movies are based on the real life. There is a one movie Tadap. It is depend on the real life. There is a Andhra Pradesh man whose name is Shiva, and he fall in love with the girl, and she was making fun of him. And after in that movie, there is a character Shiva, and he is from the Andhra Pradesh. He fall in love with a girl, and for a long time she was with him, and after that she was with him, the girl, she was with him, and after that she left him without telling him the reason, and after for a long time he was in depression. You can see the movie. And so the point is this, the about the relationship, that you said that girls have no choice. You see, girls have many choices. You can see many of the breakups are because of the girls.
Seema from Pakistan. She has
Yeah.
also come here for the boy.
But what about what about the person who she left in the Pakistan? He was in depression.
Depression is up to the people. Like, they all are talking about relationship. Like, they're also talking about the movie. So there's another movie, Shadi Mein Zarur Aana. The girl left her and they become DM. So it's up to the person what he choose, to be depressed or to be successful. So it's a mentality. So we can't blame the boy or the girl. Okay, and listen. Yeah, and let me complete. And the another reason that why youth is depressed, that he is not motivated, like he don't do workout and exercises. Like if person do study proves that a person who do workout and exercise, he feel more motivated and never feel depressed in their life. What uh, why people choose to be why people choose to be not do workout? Because they likes to live a animal's life, like wake up, eat, and just sleep. This called an animal life. People like that routines, so that's why they are not working out.
I agree with all points, but apart from these points, I want to add some points. Like India has become the largest, third largest country that watching pornography. So it is a major point of the India's youth is getting depressed day by day. So because when youth watching pornography, and depression is increasing day by day, and then their mentality is changing. They depend every time they thinking about the pornographies, and whenever they want to avoid them, about these types of pornography, then they feel anxiety, and they feel the self esteem of the person is decreasing day by day. So it is the major reason behind the increasing of depression in youth of India.
Yeah, I agree with you. But another reason for depression is that most of the people are worried about their future, and yet keep thinking about their future. Like this thinking is normal, everyone does. It's not a big deal. But thinking is converted into worried when they think about their future on their present conditions. Like in present, they are not good enough, but they want, but they keep thinking about their future. So that the also the reason for the depression.
Okay, so so depression is not about the youth, and nowadays children are also getting a depressed in their life, because many cases are that in the parents are working parents. They the wife and husbands are both are going to their work, and children are alone in that at home. So there is no one to take care of him and talk to with him. So children are getting depressed. According to a survey that came to the house of the person, where husband and wife both are working, and they talk to the children of their parents. Then they find that most of the children are getting depression, because parents are not spare time with them. So it is the main reason of the depression among the children. And education is also like they have a very workload of the education. Like they if a children is going to school, they have a very load of the books, and they have many types of works. Like they can't do at the same age. They can't spare time for their playing some games. So it is a major reason of the yeah. So this is a major reason of the getting depression.
As sir asked about the depression after marriage, so the man is getting depression after marriage because of peace between their wife and their mother. Because this is normal in India that mother-in-law and daughter-in-law is fighting in between us, and the man could not say anyone to him will be a get sandwich in between them. They will not say anything to their wife and mother also, because the mother who born him and the wife who have to live with them in their all life. So he will be getting pissed between them, and the wife's getting the woman's getting depression after marriage, uh, to listen about their mother-in-laws, or having many of the household courses at their home and do not get their own jobs or their chances to get doing jobs better than him, and there's just only a housewife at that time, so she is getting depression at that time.
So I agree with your point. So like wife and mother, they are making disputes in home, because they do not want to they do not want to divide the work. They want to depend on the work. If a girl is married and came to the mother's house, then mother is in many cases mother is depends on her that now I'm free, I will not do anything. So it is the many cases, and in other hand, the many of the girls came to the mother-in-law's house, and they behave like they are not her. They are not her mother. They behave like they behave very rudely to her, and this is the many cases.
So sir has spoken that about the family issues. That is also a cause of depression. I agree with you, but there is also a reason that boy when he get married with a girl, and a girl who's come her in-laws family, she accepted his family, the boy's family, her own family, like her own family, but the boy never accepted a girl's family like his own family. A girl is always supported. Wait for a girl always supported because she has married with him. So of course she will support to the boy. She will do anything for his family and for her husband. But a boy, he will support, but not proper and fully. When he is busy, he will said that you can go there. I'm not free. I will not come with you there. If you have any work, there is any problem, anybody is ill in your family, then you can go there alone. I will not come there. So the boy cannot be. Also, there is also a reason that boy cannot be like rukna wahan. Boy cannot be live there and stay there. A boy who has got married, he will stay there only like 1 or 2 days, maximum in like 1 week only. 1 week only. But a girl, but serve only for support. Only for support. Our boy can also do their job from their in-laws family.
If they will stay there, the society will say that he is Garjamai.
No,
Berozgar,
no.
unemployed.
Due to condition, we have to do it. Due to condition, we manage all the condition. I am not saying that you should stay there for every time for always.
No, more than 3 or 4 days. If he will stay there, then society will say that anything
Ma'am, if
happened
there is a if there is marriage and any function, that we also want that Jamai should also support us.
they comes.
Then he will
They
come.
comes on the functions.
They comes only on the functions, na. Even they also taunt the girls that they didn't get some cookies for me, they didn't get me breakfast on time. Like they also taunt the girls like that. Then a girl.
उसकी पत्नी ने तो मुझे सारी आपका
No, no, no. If it had the tradition from the past that a boy should be boy should stay for at the in-laws house, so that this should
Only for supporting time. I'm not saying that you should stay there for every time. For
But
always.
it is the tradition.
Can get solution. How they can get rid of depression.
And okay, just leave it. Okay, let it be now. Let it be now. Before few minutes ago, we were talking about girls and boys. About
So, so how youth can get rid of this depression? So he can have a good friend circle with the good persons, and he can go for workouts, and instead of mm, instead of being free, he kept himself or herself busy in some kind of work, so he will never feel depressed.
So I agree with you. So I wanna add some points like if a person is pursuing any types of courses like any types of course in the education system, so he should also improve their skills, communication skills, and soft skills, hard skills. So he can be beneficial. It can be beneficial for him in the future. If he can't afford any job, then it will beneficial for him in future. So it is.
If youth is getting in depression, so he or she should do some other kind of work instead of thinking about that thing which is getting depressed him or her. And also some do some spiritual things like yoga and meditations. It will also help to reduce depression. And also we can also think about our future in another way, like we should not think about that thing. We should think about the success and develop our own career, so we can get rid of depression in that way.
if youth want to get rid of depression, he should have to do yoga, meditation, and started reading novels and our Vedic books like Mahabharata, Ramayana, and Gita is one of the book who easily get rid of depression. So this is my opinion.
So the how can someone be get rid of depression? Like you all said, they are the reasons that get a support from someone, get a motivation, and have a goal or meaning in your life. See, because of someone you are going to suicide, got suicide, commit suicide, but think about one person that you are more respect, that you have more respect, and think about it like your parents. Before doing that things, most of the people just think about it, how much they did for you and how much they spend for you, just for them. Can't you live for them? That's my also reason. So I think the discussion has been over, so it was a great discussion. Thank you.